Hey planner babes, it's Mandy from Create with Mandy, and today I'm going to be making my finance pages for February and just talking a little bit about how the ones for January went and how I set it up and stuff like that. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you've been here a while, welcome back. So I have these tabs in the top of my planner. Finances is this one in the back. And in the last video, I set up all the pages, including this title page. So if you missed that and want to check that out, you can go back and watch that one. I explain a lot more about how I track finances too. So if you're curious, then go check that one out. So I'm just going to flip because obviously I don't want to show you my finances. And so basically last month really worked for me. I decided for a 2-page layout instead of a 1-page like I had done in 2020, and it worked out great. I had extra space, but it was still full enough where I still can keep it to 2 pages. So basically what I did is all my expenses are on this page in 2 columns. And last month I ended up just filling up this first column all the way to the bottom. And then over here I have income, and then I have kind of like a review down here. And that all worked out great. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue that again and set up these pages. So let's see. I'm gonna use this seasonal mega pack. This one is so good. I've been using it, for a long time. I got it in the summer, so I've been using it since then, since it's got every season in it. And so we're finally over here, and I totally forgot when doing my Valentine's Day spreads that there's like a big section of Valentine's stickers. So I feel like I gotta use some of these, because you can really only use them for about a week, and there's like 6 or 8 pages there. So, okay, I'm gonna use this one. It's so cute. And what I did last time was I put a sticker over here, just a decorative sticker. So I'm really keeping this like very, very similar to last month's. Did I say last week again? Last month. So there, I'm gonna get to the alphabet section in here. That's up here. Grab those out. I'm gonna put these in the top corner just as a little reminder what month it is. I also love this seasonal mega pack because there's 2 pages of alphabet stickers in each season. So that's 8 pages total. So that's great. And they all match. So you could just mix and match from each season, but they do coordinate with the season's colors as well. Okay, so I've got that. Now I need some headers, and there's always some good headers too. There's 2 pages of that as well. Here we go. All right, now what header to use? Gotta use these pink ones, I'm thinking. So let's grab this guy. We're just gonna put it right underneath, and then I'm gonna write expenses in it. Let me grab a pen. Let's see, do I want to use that? Let's grab this micron instead, and I have it in 03. It's a little bit thicker than this one. So I'm gonna write expenses. Okay. And then I struggled with this last month. You can see here. I'll just go like that. Expenses, I have just the date, what it was, and then the amount. And that really works for me. So I'm going to do that again. So date. I'm going to write item. And then amount. And then eventually this column will fill up, and then I'll move over to this other side, but I'm not going to do the titles or whatever. It'll pretty much just work out nicely. Again, you can see how it worked out last month with all of my expenses. And then I do color code for certain categories. So I will go over that in a second when I add a box in this bottom corner, but this page is pretty much done. As I go throughout the month, I have my expenses. My first one I know is my car payment. So I'll just go ahead and put that in. And you can kind of see a better example. It's always the same. Okay. So now let's go to the other page. All right, let's grab another header for over here, and that's where I'm gonna write income. All right, and then I like these dots, sorry, not these dots, these checklists with dots, I guess. There's 4 dots on there, and there's 4 weeks in February. So that's gonna be a perfect way to track my Etsy. So let's see, what are the dates in February? So I get paid on the Mondays, so 1st, 8th, 15th, and 22nd. And then I'll write the amount next to it or whatever. And then over here, I usually do just the little extra things like YouTube. If I have anybody like Venmo me for anything, that's pretty much it. Last time I used some little bullet points, and there's no bullet points in this book, so that's why I have this guy. Let's see if there are. I know there's some like little, these guys, yeah. Okay, and yeah, there's some like purple, pink ones. I'm not gonna go ahead and like write out each thing. These are usually just like, kind of they happen when they happen. I'm gonna line it up here. Other than like YouTube, they're really random. Well, I guess I also get, some months I'll get a payment from my affiliate links, but let's see, let's get that lined up. But again, I'll just leave them blank until something happens. And we'll just do a 4th so it's even. Oop. All right, and then something that I really enjoyed last month was I had a double box right here in the corner, and it's what I used to do like a category breakdown is what I called it. And basically I just took all my expenses that were in the categories like grocery, business, I even have a category of like unnecessary, which I think is great because you can categorize all that stuff that you really don't need, you know, and then you can look at the end of the month and be like, oh my gosh, I spent that much stuff on unnecessary stuff, you know? So that's really good to see. And then the other, like some other ones are like bills, and I think other is a category I have because there's some expenses that don't fall into those categories. So let's see, I think this pink will be better. So let's grab that one. And then you know what, these washi strips are reminding me that maybe I should use some washi. So let's go ahead and put this one down. And so the good thing about finding out last month that I had extra space is that maybe I'll use some of this washi and I can be a little more decorative. And so that will be fun. Yeah. Who doesn't like being decorative? Let's do black. All right, we'll just hold off right there for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and write in category breakdown. All right, and I have my 3 main categories. Let's just double check the order I had them in. Okay, so green is for groceries. I'm not gonna write it because I don't know what it is. Yeah, and then pink is for business, and then yellow is the unnecessary. And then I'm gonna do my other category as bills, and then other. An example of the other category that I remember now is when I had to pay for gas, and when I paid in, no. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just double checking those. So when I paid for gas, that was kind of an other because it's not a bill, but it is necessary. It's not for business, really, and then it's not grocery. So, plus I don't fill my car up with gas every month because I live in a pretty close city. I don't know. Like, pretty much every store I need is within like 2 miles. So I don't really drive very far or much. So I don't get gas every month. So that's an other. And then my other category was I paid extra on my car payment last month. So it's not really a bill, and it was necessary. So that went into that other category too. And that one, it doesn't really matter that I add up because, I mean, it's stuff that needs to be paid or whatever. Okay, regardless. All right, so my last thing I need to do is like my summary. So let's grab a header. Could grab one from the big seasonal book, but I know there's probably some good ones in here, like right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that here. Let's write in summary. All right, and I think this can be another helpful thing for you to try, maybe if you're trying to, you know, be more conscious about your finances, I guess. Just trying to find some bullet points. So here's four matching ones. I need 5 though. So I guess we'll have to, there's not a lot of good bullet points in here. I just saw a checklist that had possibly 5, but it wasn't pink. It's okay. All right. Oh, here's some more of these guys. Okay. So let's just use these little exclamations. So the first one is, I'll do it with this pen, is total expenses. Pretty obvious what that is. My next one is total income. After that, we have the difference. So let's go back to those other ones. Here we go. Difference. Then the amount that goes to savings. And I think that I'm going to, where was I going with that? Totally lost my train of thought. But anyway, the last category is savings balance. So I guess this is a good summary, especially if you're trying to like save. I mean, I would assume most people are. So that's just a good way to kind of see, here's your expenses, your income, what's left over, how much you can put in that savings, and then your savings balance, and you can kind of watch it grow from month to month. And honestly, this like 5 categories or whatever, I started that like back in college, like these same 5, and so I've just kind of kept it so that way it can be very like it can be the same throughout like my whole, not planner, but I don't know. I've just been doing these same 5 categories. They work for me. I've seen no reason to change them. So anyway, and I'm sure whatever you may need is different than what I have or need. So I totally understand, you know, but this is just an idea of what I do. So you can always alter it to, you know, what works for you, or, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of other categories that you can track in here, you know, like retirement accounts and, you know, the growth on that, and, you know, just there's more to this, but this is basically like a simple one, especially maybe for like younger people who don't have like as many assets or whatever, or yeah, I guess that's the right way to explain it. But yeah, so this is my February finance pages. So yeah, let me know down below if you guys liked this video. I don't know if I'll do one again for March, because now we've kind of established that I'm going to do this 2-page thing. But again, if you'd like to see that, let me know down below, and I can always do that for you guys. So thanks again so much for watching. I hope if you liked this video, you'll like it, and you'll subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.